In the last module, we talked about stages of production. In module 3.2, we're going to introduce you to the types of manufacturing and give you the opportunity to look specifically into a couple of the manufacturing industries and the products that they produce. We'll begin by discussing the types of manufacturing. There are three basic types we'll speak about: discrete manufacturing, which is also known as parts manufacturing, process manufacturing, and combined manufacturing. The first type we'll talk about is discrete manufacturing. This is the production of discrete items, often characteristic of individual or separate units of production. In basic terms, you can count them. They're automobiles, furniture, toys, smartphones, airplanes. These are all examples of discrete manufacturing products. Discrete manufacturing includes a process such as assembly, where a product is put together by either cutting, bending, machining, molding, or working through the gluing process to create a single unit of production. The next type of manufacturing we'll speak about is process manufacturing. This is the production of goods that are typically produced in bulk quantities, opposed to discrete and countable units. The production process of goods usually involves changing the nature of the ingredients by applying heat or pressure, mixing or separating, or having chemical reactions. Typically, once a process manufacturing product is produced, it cannot be disassembled. For example, soft drinks cannot be broken down from their original ingredients. The process that involves this process manufacturing are from industries such as chemicals, foods, beverage, gasoline, paint, and pharmaceutical. The next type we'll talk about is combined manufacturing. This basically combines discrete and process production. For example, when you manufacture a book, the paper you produce is a part of discrete manufacturing. The ink utilized to print on the paper is process manufacturing. Hence, combined manufacturing is just the manufacturing of both the process and discrete into one product. The next thing we'll talk about are the types of production: continuous production, intermission production, and custom production. Continuous production is making the same or similar products over long periods of time with no interruption. Many discrete manufacturers use continuous production to increase efficiency and extenuate the bottom line of income. Examples of this are automobiles, computers, and bicycles. Continuous production is an efficient way to produce large quantities of goods at low prices. The next type of product we'll talk about is intermission production. This is the piece of being able to batch, stop production, change a flavor, modify a process, and then go back into production again. The advantage of this is you can produce several different products using the same production line. Once the production batch is run, production stops, you make adjustments, and then a second product is produced. This increases the variety of products a company is capable of producing at one plant. Intermittent production is often called batch production or production by lots. Food manufacturers will run a batch of one flavor, then stop production, clean out the machines, and produce another type. And the last type of production we'll talk about is custom production. Each item in custom production is produced individually, usually by an artisan, craftsperson, or tailor. This is to meet the specific needs of a customer. Machine shops are known for custom work. They can produce custom machines, custom repairs, for products that are no longer available. Custom products can also include one-of-a-kind cars, clothing, machinery, and jewelry. Large airliners, cruise ships, spaceships are also custom made. The main disadvantage of custom production is that it takes more time and more money. The advantage, however, though, is you get handwork, individual styling, unique production processes, and individual fittings. That is the end of Module 3.2 on the types of manufacturing. Let me review with you the assignment for today. In groups of 3 to 4, you'll use the manufacturers that your groups explored in Module 1. You'll list the different products they produce, and then identify the types of manufacturing, types of production, and production processes. Thank you for joining me for Module 3.2. I look forward to meeting you again in 3.3.